Hello, I'm Judy Rees. In this video I'd like to talk about why we'd want to spot metaphors. What difference does it make? Well, the main reason is that metaphors connect people to their powerful emotions, their deepest sadness and their greatest joy, and all points in between. Metaphors, effectively, are the native language of the unconscious mind. Now, the unconscious mind is all of our thinking that we're not consciously aware of, everything we're not reflecting on at the time. And that's where our emotions live. They happen anyway, whether we're conscious of them or not. And metaphor can connect us to them. The metaphors that we use in our language can express our emotions in a very powerful way. It's easy to come up with metaphors for love. Love is like oxygen. Love is like a bowl of cherries. It's easy to come up with metaphors to express sadness. I'm under the weather. I'm in a hole. I'm depressed. These are all metaphors for emotions. Metaphors also influence our emotions, and people like politicians, teachers, entertainers constantly use metaphors to influence us. Advertisers and marketers, artists are very well used to using metaphor to influence. It's almost like all of art, all of advertising is based on metaphor, of thinking of one kind of thing, say a car, in terms of another kind of thing, like an amazing dancing robot. A robot is used as a metaphor for car. And that influences our emotions in certain ways. And when our emotions are influenced, then our decisions are influenced, including our buying decisions. So metaphors persuade us, often completely unconsciously. We're not aware that that dancing robot was having particular effects on, perhaps on our bodies, on our physiology, but certainly on our thinking. And yet it works. Many, many decades of experience, many hundreds of years in the case of public speakers, because Aristotle was talking about the importance of metaphor in rhetoric thousands of years ago. Metaphors persuade. And by becoming aware of our own metaphors and becoming aware of the metaphors that other people use to persuade us, we can find out how we're being influenced and persuaded. Now, in particular, if you can become aware of the metaphors that other people are using in their own language, you can use those metaphors to persuade them, because our own metaphors are the most persuasive of all. Metaphoric information in terms of environment and action has a profound effect on what we do. So, for example, research has shown that if we go up an escalator, we'll feel more positive than if we go down. If we hold a warm drink, we'll feel more warmly towards a person we meet, and we won't be aware of it at all. So, once you spot a metaphor, you can use it to influence another person. And to do that, you ask clean language questions about the metaphors that they've used. I'll talk more about that in a future video, but for the moment, just remember, metaphors connect people to powerful emotions, and they can be positive emotions and they can be unhappy emotions. So when you're asking questions about people's metaphors, be aware of the kind of emotions you want to intensify.